Yeah. Let's break it on down now. Y'all know what it is. I'm about to show y'all the biz is going down. Really go together. That's how it sound. Yo, I'm glad y'all came around. A Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. It's always glad to see ya coming through. Yo. And Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Thanks for coming on through. It's the daily go get mism show. And today, we're talking about politics and religion. Politics and religion, but it's not what you're thinking now. Listen, man, politics and religion, when you really think about it, every aspect of your life involves politics and religion. And when you really think about it, every aspect of your life involves politics and religion, but you don't recognize it. But we're going to show you how to recognize that thing, and we're going to show you how to be queens and kings now. And it's going down. We won't mess around. It's the daily go get our missile. Yeah. All right, y'all. So, yeah, politics and religion. We're going to talk about how politics and religion creep into every conversation that you ever have, and how they creep into every situation that you involve yourself, especially in the things that you involve yourself that you really want to be a part of. Oh yes, I will explain it to you in a minute now. You think I won't win it? Will. I won't go for the kill. You know that I will. It's going down like this. Everything is going to be all right. Don't want to miss this. Politics and religion, baby, on the Daily Go Get It Missing show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'd appreciate it if you do. If you come through, let me see you right now. All right, so let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. The Daily Go Get It Missing show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, whether you just say Omar with the R, it's the Daily Go Get It Business show all up in your area. How y'all feeling tonight? Listen, I'm feeling like a real man should. And I hope that y'all feeling like real men and women should. That's how it's going down. It's the Daily Go Get It Business show. Listen, tonight on the DG show, the Daily Go Get It Business show, we are talking about politics and religion. Politics and religion. You know how people be like, listen, we can talk about anything in the world except for politics and religion. I don't like to talk about politics and religion. I don't like to talk about politics and religion. I don't like to talk about politics and religion. But when you really think about it, everything that you talk about in your life involves some kind of politics and religion. Everything that you do in your life involves politics and religion. Everything that you face in life involves politics and religion. Every bill that you pay involves politics and religion. Every law that you abide by involves politics and religion. Every time you take money out of your pocket or put money back in it, it involves politics and religion. Now, it may not involve politics and religion as far as our political system go, but when you talk about politics, what you really are talking about are the rules of any game that you are playing. You know how last night we was talking about who kicks game more between men or women, you know. And we may be divided on who kicks game more, but we do agree that there is a game that gets played. And that's that's whether we decide to involve ourselves in the game, play the game, or whether or not we decide not to play the game. We have to acknowledge that the game exists. Now, when we talk about politics, and if we talk about the game also, we are just talking about the way that the game goes. You know how some things in life ain't fair, baby. And, you know, it's when you have to come to that conclusion that life ain't fair that you really understand. Yeah, you're right. Life ain't fair. But guess what? I still have to live this life. I still have to involve myself in this life. I still have to craft me a way to be able to live and make it to another day and still keep my sanity. That's the game, but there are politics involved. There are rules to this game. And if you play by the rules, you might win. But then again, if your skin is something like this in certain areas, it don't matter how well you play the game or whether or not you follow the rules or not. The politics of the situation say that you ain't going to win, son. Oh, no, baby, you ain't going to win. Now, we're not going to take this into a whole black and white debate because that's not even what we're talking about tonight. But what we can talk about and what we should talk about and what we going to talk about, what we should talk about and what we can talk about, what we can, what we should, what we will, what we're going to talk about is the politics, the rules of the game. Politics are the rules. And you know how when you play a game, sometimes you figure out what all of the rules are and then you realize like, yo, the rules of this game are a little bit fixed. Where my basketball fans at? Who likes basketball out there? Which one of my listeners, which one of my go-getters loves ball? Basketball in particular. Well, if any of my, even football, basketball or either football. One thing that people who are basketball fans will remember very well is when Michael Jordan was playing. When Michael Jordan was playing, one thing that opposing teams had to get used to and opposing players had to get used to was the fact that Michael Jordan did not foul a lot. He did not draw a lot of fouls. You understand what I'm saying? Michael Jordan used to push off a lot. He used to hack a lot. He didn't carry a lot, but he did carry sometimes. But Michael Jordan would be able to get away with rough play when he played and not get called for fouls. And you know why? Because he was Michael Jordan and he was responsible for keeping the sport alive. Basically, he came there as the savior pretty much for basketball, for the NBA. So they didn't want games where Michael Jordan fouled out of games. And there were games where he probably should have been in greater foul trouble than he was in. So, but referees would not call Michael Jordan for fouls a lot. It was the Jordan rules. That's not a carry. He's Michael Jordan. He didn't double dribble. He's Michael Jordan. He did not hack him. He's Michael Jordan. No 3-second rule. Michael Jordan. We all remember it like it wasn't as blatant. It wasn't as blatant as it maybe could have been, but it was blatant enough for people to start talking about the Jordan rule. The Jordan rules. He could get away with certain shit on the court that other players couldn't get away with. And they would be looking at the ref like, yo, Jordan just fouled me. The refs be like, what foul? That was all ball. That is not a ball. It never happened. It never happened. And when Michael Jordan was playing, there wasn't a whole. And don't get me wrong. I have other ways I could diss MJ, but I'm not saying that he was a dirty player because he wasn't. But the politics of the NBA basketball as it relates to how Michael Jordan was treated versus all the other players in the NBA, there was clear bias, but that was politics. People wanted to see Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls in championships, so they went to 6. I mean, you think? Listen, that last year against Utah Jazz, you ain't gonna. Come on, man. Come on. Karl Malone and the white boy, they had enough to win. John Stockton, they had enough to win. Wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to be good for the NBA if Utah would have won. Now, people might say, no, you just bitching because you wanted Karl Malone to win a championship. And I did. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I just didn't want to see the Bulls go, back to back, to repeat 3 times twice. Like, who does that? That was a different kind of dynasty. But besides that, I knew the sport, and I was like, yo, what is this bullshit? Seeing that shit that Dennis Rodman was doing, I was like, what is this bullshit? But hey. Now, you can't. Anyway, those were the politics. And we know that politics involve themselves in sports, because sports are nothing but entertainment, and entertainment involves show business, and the word business is longer than the word show. And without that business, ain't gonna be no shows being put on, because the real show happens behind the scenes. The show is that money. It's that money. Politics, baby. So when you see your favorite artist, your favorite singer, or your favorite actor or actress, and you see that they're not getting the accolades that that they should get because their skill level is what it is, guess what that is? That's politics, baby. They ain't plugged in. They not part of the clique. They're not part of the crew. They're not part of the system. So it doesn't matter how great they are. They will never be recognized as what you feel like they should be recognized as. That's the politics. That's the politics of the situation. When you see somebody like Denzel Washington made great movies time after 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 time, and he finally gets his Oscar for Best Actor. And what does he get it for? He gets it for a movie for when he plays a criminal, and for a role that many people to this day feels like he should have never got an Oscar for that bullshit. I like the movie. I like Training Day, but a lot of people didn't feel like he should have gotten no Best Actor movie. He shouldn't have got a Best Actor award for that movie. They like Glory, Malcolm X, shit. Mo Better Blue. He played in so many great movies. He was the lead in so many great movies, like with a clean image and flawless performances. And you give him a Best Actor award for the movie where he's cussing and being the bad guy, a villain, a heel. Like, really? Like, what message are you trying to send to his fans and to him? Like, remember, he came out with Training Day and John Q in the same year. John Q was a good movie, but he was back to being a good guy. Remember? I really liked his performance in John Q. Did you? But he didn't get no nominations for John Q. Politics. And lest we forget that when he won the Best Actor award, Sidney Poitier won for Best Actor, right? I don't know. Shout out to all my Sidney Poitier fans. I ain't like him. I ain't like him. But when Denzel won for Best Actor, then he had to share his night with Halle Berry, who, in my opinion, is not a great actress in any sense of the word. But 2 black people get the Best Actor and Best Actress award on the same night, and both for movies that had people scratching their heads like, what? The Best Actor and Actress for that shit? Everybody for the most part, agreed that even if Denzel shouldn't have won it for that movie, it was time for him to win. So they pretty much celebrated in Annette, A Soldier Story. You know what? The reason he couldn't win Best Actor in Soldier Story is because he wasn't the main character. You know what I mean? I'll give it that one. Howard E. Rollins would have had to have won in A Soldier Story. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, Soldier Story was a great movie, son. Yeah, it was a great movie. But anyway, politics. So as much as we try to get around politics, or as much as we try to put politics in just the box of being a Democrat or Republican or independent, no, politics are the rules of the game, and sometimes they ain't fair. Like, many people feel like 45 should not be the president right now. He lost the popular vote, but the Electoral College is what gets people elected, not the popular vote. Politics, baby. Politics. Politics are the rules. So if we're talking about politics and religion, then you may ask, what is religion? Religion is the way you feel about it. Religion is your passion. Religion are your feelings. Religion is your belief system. Religion is your faith. Religion is your alliance. Religion is your alliance. So after the deed gets done with the politics, the way you feel about it, whether you get on board or whether you back on up off of it or get out of Dodge, that's your religion. If you adhere to the politics, that's your religion. Or if you say, I'm not doing that, me and my crew, that's not how we do, y'all can go ahead with that bullshit. Yeah, all of you. That's your religion. You know what I mean? Who you align yourself with, that's your religion. Your family, your people, things that begin with your and I. Like, my God, my Jesus. People be talking about 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 my Jesus, my Allah, yeah, my Jesus, my Allah, my Yahweh. Let's go, my Jesus, my Allah, my Yahweh. People be talking about religion, They be talking about religion, my Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus. And they be talking about my Jesus. What you know about that is my Jesus. But it's more than Jesus. When you talk about religion, y'all know, y'all gotta get on. Don't be a pigeon, don't be no sheep that's following anybody. I'm not talking about your religion, not no church, baby. No, listen to what I'm saying, not church, baby. You know what I'm saying? So check it out, right? Peep game, baby. Politics are the rules of any situation, and religion is how you feel about it. Religion is how you feel about it. I'm not down with your crew. This my crew. These my day ones right here. These my day ones right here. And I'm not going to let nobody get in here and mess up the scene that we've set. I'm not going to let nobody mess up what we've or tear down what we've built. That's your religion. Your religion, your way of doing things. Your way of doing things. Your belief system. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. What's going on, Annette Davis, the number one? Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on, T. Carrie Wright is all up in the house tonight. I'm glad to see both of y'all. That's my side. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel before. And welcome to the Daily Go Get a Business Show. Any new listeners, and make sure that you Make sure that you press the like button. Press the like button. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Press the like button. Press the like button. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. And y'all can call into the show. If you like what you're hearing tonight, and you said, you know what, I need to talk about this politics and religion. I never really looked at it that way. Oh, well, you can call in, and the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 So evidently T. Carey Wright remembers when the Jordan rules were in effect. The ref would be like, there's nothing to see here. And that's exactly how they would be. It'd be like, yo, so Jordan can't foul nobody? He pushing off. He carrying. Remember, they took away the crossover from AI because they said he was carrying. And he kind of was. But he was so quick with it. How you going to call that a carry? They was like, yeah, but look what he did to MJ ankles. MJ still won the game, though. So, all right, so why y'all bitching? Because he made him look bad even though he won. And remember, AI and the Sixers had came back in that game. The Bulls was beating the shit out of him. AI brought him back and made the game close. But yeah, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing that, it used to be crazy. And that's when basketball was kind of fun. But at the same time, the NBA was struggling. They were struggling because Michael Jordan was basically the only marketable star on that level. They didn't have they didn't have like a LeBron James. They didn't have a Steph Curry. They didn't have a host of stars like they had. I see Carol Chamberlain mentioned Larry Bird. Yeah, they didn't have a Larry Bird. They didn't have somebody on the East Coast. They did have Shaq. They had Shaq, but Shaq wasn't winning championships yet. He didn't win no championships. 1998, Shaq hadn't won a championship yet. He won it after Michael Jordan retired, so-called retired, went to the Wizards or whatever. And then him and Kobe went on their run. So, all in all, all the while, this Phil Jackson motherfucker winning 9 championships. Like, what the hell? All right. But yeah, Carol Chamberlain says politics are a stacked deck. Mm-hmm. It's true. But any job that you've ever been on, you see how certain people at the job get away with certain shit because they plugged in with certain people or whatever. You seen it? That's politics. Some of y'all have chosen to get involved with the clique. Like, I can't beat them, then I'm gonna join them. And some of y'all have said, I'm not joining shit. I'm going to do the right thing because we may have been taught religiously that doing the right thing will make us prevail in the end. How'd it work out? Didn't always work out that way, did it? Because of the politics of the situation. The politics of the situation wasn't going to allow good to triumph over evil all the time. And it may have changed what was supposed to be good and what was supposed to be evil. So sometimes the good guys wore white. The good guys wore black and vice versa. I probably shouldn't have used that analogy because I don't like the whole everything is white. Everything that's white is good and everything is black is bad or whatever. But it is something that we're familiar with, right? All right. Carol Chamberlain says John Q was a great movie. I hear that. Yeah. Carol, you like Monsters Ball? I didn't like Monsters Ball. I didn't like the story. I didn't like Monsters Ball, period. I didn't like it. And I just don't think that Halle Berry is a good actress. I just don't. I've never seen a movie where I thought like, yo, that was a hell of a performance from Halle Berry. But she showed her titties in that movie. Politics, baby. Politics. How we know that somebody didn't tell Halle Berry, like, listen, we can get you an Academy Award. We know you want it. You know, you all about that things for show thing. Come on, Halle. Come on. You do this for us, show them tits, and we gonna make sure that you win that award. I'm not saying that it happened, but it just seems awfully strange that she would win the Best Actress award for that. They put all of those white actresses on the shelf that year that are so used to winning the Best Actress awards. I bet you Meryl Streep had to be like, fuck y'all doing? Julia Roberts had to be like, Halle Berry for Monster Ball? Julia Roberts probably was like, yo, if I had some titties, I would show them too. Anyway. And you know Angela Bassett had to be like, oh, hold the fuck up. Now, hold on. There ain't been no better performance than I gave as Tina Turner and What's Love Got to Do With It. And I wasn't nowhere close to winning that shit. I'm rolling on the river. You see my Angela Bassett arms. You know, Angela Bassett got those strong ass arms and shit. They all veiny and, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't all bulky, but they all muscular and shit. You know, I want arms like Angela Bassett. You know, chicks running around here like, yo, can I get some Angela Bassett arms? You know, their arms be like, Angela Bassett had to be like, listen, I ain't gonna hate on my sisters, but this is some bullshit. This is a travesty. But congratulations. Probably had Angela Bassett thinking about showing her titties. Like I'm over 50 years old. I should do it. No, she wasn't over 50 years old at the time. Well, Angela Bassett had to be like 40 something. Angela Bassett, hold on. How old is Angela Bassett? How old is Angela Bassett? How old is Angela Bassett? She's a Leo, you know.
61 years old.
August 16th, 1958. She's 61. So What's Love Got to Do With It came out in what, like 90, what, like 98? Came out like 98. Okay. You know, she's a Leo. I'm just saying. She's a Leo. I'm just saying. So is Halle Berry. I'm just saying. Just saying. Leo season coming. Don't sleep. All right. What year did What's Love Got to Do With It come out?
The release date of What's Love Got to Do With It was May 29th, 1984.
The movie. What year did the movie What's Love Got to Do With It come out?
In the United States of America, it was released on June 9th, 1993.
1993? Fuck you talking about? Damn, that shit came out in 1993? Damn. I thought it came out like 1997. That's not right. This can't be right because what movie did Mary J. Blige song Beautiful come out? Girl, you are beautiful. 1990. Did it come out that? All right, man. Whatever, man. That just messed up my whole point. But anyway, June 9th, 1983. Why does it seem like it? Oh, my shirt, it says retired blackout artist. Retired blackout artist. It's like, you know, you don't drink no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, yeah, I used to black. Anyway. All right. So Emily says, I can concentrate on the show now. I lied to my friend. All right, Emily. I can concentrate on the show now. I lied to my friend saying I was going to cook. He know I do this daily, and today he want to talk. I hear you. Fuck friends. Daily Yogitism show. It's all good. The Supreme Court ruled on the Electoral College. They ruled that the winner of that state gets the votes and nobody can't go rogue. Well, the Electoral College has been in effect way longer. I mean, that was set up by the founding fathers. I hate that word. They set that up with the Constitution. Emily says Jordan was the king of b-ball. I'm not going to argue with that. And then David said, do you remember Oscar So Whitney years ago? Oscar So Whitney? Oh, Oscar So Whitey. My bad. I don't know what the hell I'm reading. Oscar So Whitey. No, I don't remember. I don't know nothing about that. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. My brother Ansel Jones. Emily says, so who cares about Leos? And so Ansel, you remember when it came out in 1993? Something about he was 12. Samaj Network, what's going on, my brother? Samaj Network, all up in the house. Alabama, ALA is all up in the house. How you feeling, my man? Good to see me, some you. Word up. So we talking about politics and religion. Politics and religion, and politics are the rules of the game. Politics are the rules, and you can't escape the rules, even when people break them and they don't do time for them, or they don't pay restitution, or they don't even get a slap on the wrist. But the rules are that they apply for some people and they don't apply for everybody. It's something you got to deal with, homie. You understand what I'm saying? It's something you got to deal with. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Annette says it was Whitey because nobody black was nominated for any awards that year. I don't know why we get nominated anyway. What's the nomination is an acknowledgement, right? And I guess you could argue that in Hollywood, and we want to talk about politics in Hollywood, just getting that nod of a nomination can do something for your career in Hollywood. Now that does nothing for you in the music industry. Either you sell them records or you got to sell records. So you can win all your American Music Awards, your Grammys, your Soul Trains, your Source Awards, your Vibe Awards. You can win your MTV. It don't matter how many records you sell. You need to sell records. You need to make a record company rich, or you mean nothing. And those are the politics. Those are the politics of recording entertainment. But as far as movies are concerned, it's sort of like a prepaid thing. And if you get the nomination, then you can argue for your next movie. Like, yo, yo, I got nominated for this movie, or I won for this movie. And a lot of times the movies that people win best actor, best actress, best, I'm supporting or whatever. A lot of times those movies aren't the movies that made a lot of money, but people go and see those movies later on. So you see the politics of this shit. So a movie may not have done all of that well, but as soon as people hear that it got nominated for an Oscar, people go out and check that out. They buy the DVDs, or they actually physically go out and watch that movie. So you can make a movie blow up without having anybody go and see the movie beforehand. It blows up after the fact. That is politics like crazy. It's politics. It's politics. It's politics. All right. That's right. That's right, Samaj. Alabama in the house, ALA. Word up. Word up. Good looking out on that information, Annette, because I don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch the Academy Awards. I can't, because I've known about the politics involved in that bullshit for too long. For too long. You know, when they let Hattie McDaniel win, like, come on, man. You let Hattie McDaniel win and she couldn't even step up and accept the award for, come on, man. When you do shit like that, like, yo, man. Yo, man. Yo, man. You gonna do Hattie like that. You gonna do Hattie like that. T. Carey Wright says, if we're going to talk about politics in the entertainment industry, talk about colorism within who they choose to place in the forefront. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, well, now, wait a minute now, Dan Carey. Wait a minute, Dan Carey. You can't go talking about who they decide is going to be the first run artist. And it has nothing to do with skin complexion. Now, if you don't believe that, name me a light-skinned artist that has ever done anything in Hollywood of significance. A light-skinned woman. They don't never win shit. Okay, Halle Berry won Best Actress, but you know that was politics and a bunch of bullshit. Besides Halle Berry, who? All the great actresses in the world have been black. Crispy black. Well, have aired on the side of brown. You know, brown like me. Like I'm the brownest thing out there. Sometimes I look at myself and I be like, man, you the brownest thing I've ever seen. Everything after you is dark. I'm the epitome of brown. Light-skinned black men don't make it in Hollywood. If you want to talk about Will Smith, what has he ever done? He never win nothing. Well, he didn't. Remember they tried to say that he was going to get nominated for an Oscar for Ali. He wasn't even good in that movie. Hey, what are you talking about? He ain't Oscar worthy. Yo, H. Huss. She asked, are you from Chicago? Nah, Philly all day. We don't do that. Midwest around the way. It's the East Coast, baby. It's the East Coast, baby. Philly all day. That's where I stay, born and raised. That's where I praise. Nobody can get me out there. I'm not like mayonnaise. I get it poppin', we drop that beat. You know what I'm talking about out here. We hit the streets and eat word. And you know that I'm on that type of time. I drop a little rhymes, but I'm not doing crime, not no more. Actually, I never did it for sure. But you ask some people, they think I actually did that shit. No more. That's my word, y'all. That's my word, y'all. We're going to do this shit. Yo, thanks for asking. I appreciate it, H. Huss. And thanks for coming by the Daily Go Getimism Show. Appreciate it. Word life. Okay. And then David said Diane Carroll. She wasn't all that light. That's a reach. Wheezy on the Jeffersons. Isabel Sanford Was she like, who was bigger than Weezy on the Jeffersons? Who was bigger than Florida Evans? Who? I never saw no light-skinned woman make it on TV. Who? Name somebody. Name one person. It probably light-skinned probably didn't work on TV till Tisha Campbell on Martin. And that was all the way in the 90s. H. Huss says, did you see Terry Crews and Don Lemon interview? Pretty interesting. I agree with Terry. Man, I ain't fucking with no Terry Crews. I'm good. You can fuck with Terry Crews all you want. I ain't fucking with Terry Crews, man. Terry Crews on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that brother is too big and too muscular to be talking like a bitch like that. And I'm not talking like he talk like a bitch. I'm not talking like he talks like a bitch. His content. I'm like, dude, yo, son, you gotta do better than that. You gotta stand up for yourself a little bit. Listen, I understand a man doing whatever he has to do to eat, but listen, that meal is not going to be digestible for you to be coming off like that. Yo, you gotta put a little bit more melanin in your content, son. I ain't nah. HS says, I know they be loads of Italians in Philly and East Coast in general. Italians played out in the East Coast. They had a popping before, I would say, like the 90s. All that mob shit, think about it. That shit is dead. They don't even run unions no more. Like, they're dead. Carol Chamberlain says, for real, Terry Crews is a hot mess. Yo, Terry, that's what I got. Yo, man, you gonna let a grown man. You gonna let a man, another man fondle your balls in front of your wife? Yo, you get a smack for this. I ain't no joke. Like, listen, man, you know, some things just ain't gonna fly. I don't care. I don't care what the situation. Y'all not paying enough. Y'all not paying enough for my soul. And it could be worse. Like, he could be more like Kanye and sell out that way. But I don't praise either or. But when we talk about politics and religion, we're talking about the rules. And if we want to talk about Terry Crews, maybe we're talking about politics deep, because he knew that even if he fought back, even if he was dead to right, even if he was totally justified in his retaliation, maybe he knew that the politics of the situation was set up that he was not going to win in any way. He wasn't going to make money. He was going to be blackballed and put out. And for outing who violated them like that, it could have probably cost him his life and his family's life on some Illuminati shit. A lot of people don't think that the Illuminati is real. Well, a lot of people don't think that the Illuminati is real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people don't believe that the Illuminati is real. Okay. Well, they don't call them secret societies for no reason. But if we want to talk about politics, then the Illuminati would make perfect sense, right? H. Huss says Kanye be fucking around with her. Kanye is more than an attention seeker. He's definitely an attention seeker. But you want to talk about politics with this cat. And remember, we just did a show about Kanye. We talked about what Donald Trump, Kanye West, and Tupac had in common, right? Well, people defend these cats against all odds. And you have to consider politics and religion in that. You know, people follow follow Donald Trump like it's a religion. We used to think that it was the GOP. We thought it was the Republicans that had all of that loyalty. But now we see that a Trump supporter and a Republican ain't even the same thing anymore. But the way that people defend Donald Trump is very religious. There's a lot of passion in that. There's a lot of feeling in that. There's a lot of belief in that. There's a lot of defending in that. It's like people are willing to die to make sure that this man is right about everything that he does. And that's very religious. Let's look up the word religious. Definition of the word religious.
Here's the definition of religious: relating to or believing in a religion.
Relating to or believing in a religious. You know what? Let's do this. Definition of religiously.
Here's the definition of religious: in a way that relates to or conforms with a religion.
The second definition is with consistent and conscientious regularity. Did y'all hear that? With consistent and conscientious regularity. With consistent and conscientious regularity. He practices religiously for 4 hours every day. Okay. What is another word for religiously? Spiritually, piously, ecclesiastically, godly, saintly, holily, divinely, sacredly, devoutly. This is stupidly. Fuck out of here, Lee. Shot niggas talk about Lee. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit, Lee. Anyway, man. Anyway, with consent, with consistent and conscientious regularity. It means to do something every day. And you know, when you do something every day, that means that you practice it every day. And when you practice something every day, then more than likely you are trying to reach a particular goal. You believe in what you're doing, and it has given you a set of principles and practices that you practice, that you participate in order to achieve some type of end. Do you hear me now? Lord, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Here. The daily goes get a misery religion. No, it's not. We do it with precision, but we still come on every day. And the cat gets up and has something to say. And people come through, and y'all know how we do. This is our shit, you know. And this is our show. 90 seconds to go. What the fuck you talk about? It's gonna go down tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Good day. Yeah, I'm saying show, baby. What y'all know? Hey, yeah. Politics and religion. Politics and religion. Rules and feelings. Rules and passion. Rules and passion. Politics and religion. That's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism Show.
10 seconds.
Okay. So when you think about it, what things have you been involved in? What things have you been a part of when you would consider politics and religion to be involved? I'm not talking about your God affiliation. I'm not talking about whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or Hebrew Israelite or Jehovah's Witness, or I'm not talking about any of that. What I'm talking about is what you believe in as far as religion is concerned, what you involve yourself in. Your family might be your religion. Just on some real shit. Your family might be your religion. Your family might be the thing that drives your passion to the point where you would either set yourself up to live better for something, or you would even sacrifice your life on some Jesus shit. For real. Like, I might not put myself on, I might not die on a cross for you, but I would definitely take a bullet for you. Or I would shoot one and then put a bullet in somebody else for you. Do you understand? You are my religion. This is my religion. This is what we do. You know? Okay. Oh, Carol Chamberlain talk about the Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, that Yale thing. That Yale secret society. Yale. You had to go to Yale to be in the Skull and Bones. H.R. says, wait, Annette Davis says, H.R. what did you agree with? I'm curious. Uh-oh. And that says, he says, what is it, she? I can't really see the picture. Oh, let me see. I still can't really see the picture. All right. So H.R. I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, so I don't want to misrepresent you. But they said, Annette Davis, I just liked him caring for those kids shot dead in the hypocrisy of the media turning a blind eye on them. Annette Davis says Kanye is in bed with 45 to help him get reelected. I'm not that gullible. Look, I wouldn't even give a shit if they wasn't in bed together. I don't like them, and I made that decision a long time ago. I don't go for the bullshit, all that okey doke, all that old rah. I just can't. I just can't. That went way long, Omar, with the R. Rah. Don't make me. Don't, yo. Hey, yo. What you want? Huh? What's up with you? What you doing? Yeah. Good kitty, nice kitty, fun kitty. 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 Yes. Good. Night. Hey, don't scratch. Yo, don't fuck my shit up. I just got these pants. Don't do that. You put a hole in them. I'm about to. Bow. All right. So, yo, if you listen to this, if you look at this show more often, you'll see this cat comes in and makes her appearance all the time. She be like, yeah, we on tonight. What time we performing? We. It's all good though. All right, y'all. So we got a couple of more minutes. We about to get on about it here though. We got a couple of more minutes, but we about to get on about it here though. But listen, we've been talking about politics and religion for the whole time, and like I was saying earlier in the show, a lot of people say that they don't like to talk about politics and religion because it gets too heated, but they don't even really realize that anything that they talk about involves politics and religion, because you're just talking about rules, you're just talking about a set of principles, and you're talking about your feelings, you're talking about your alliances, you're talking about the way that you think about something, your religion, your practices, baby, your practices. And that's how it's going down. That's what love is. That's what the love is. Yo, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Word up. Peace to my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. We do it like that. Yeah. Yo. Annette Davis says, I'm religiously loyal to the ones that I love and fuck the rest. And you know what? There is no denying that what you said has nothing but TRUTH in it. And I know that you're telling the truth. Yes, I do. Word up. Huh. I'm just noticing something, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see if I'm right about this whole thing. See if I'm right. And it's all good, even if I'm not. It's all good. It's all love. It's all right, y'all. It's all right, y'all. All right. Let me see if I'm right about this shit. Let me see if I'm right. I might not be. But I might be. All right, y'all. We're going to do these birthday shout outs. And then we are going to get on the body here and let y'all get on with the rest of y'all night. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 8th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box, Niecy Wells. Niecy Wells turning 49 years old today, 1971 baby. And also Raisha McGee. Happy birthday to you. And Michelle Stovall turning 37 years old today. And Honest Levine. Happy birthday to you. And Bika Starks. Happy birthday to you. And Petty Riley turning 36 years old today. And last but not least, go get him, my man, going all the way back to the Penn State days, turning 47 years old today, George Williams. My man, George. Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious July 8th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, to rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings, and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey, yo, man, when we talking about politics and religion, like I said, a lot of people would like to say that they don't involve themselves in conversations dealing with politics and religion, but you hardly ever have a conversation that doesn't involve politics and religion on some level. Now, how far you engulf yourself into it and how you look at your politics or your religion, and for our purposes, we were talking about rules and practices and feelings and your way of life. Well, you know, everything doesn't have to be an argument. And sometimes the argument is already settled before you even open your mouth or before you go back and forth with somebody. But love is love, baby. And at the end of the day, we got work to do. You know, we got work to do. And we have things to do. And we got people to see. And we got a life to live. And we have babies and families babies to raise. And we have families to foster, and we keep it moving like that. I want to thank everybody for coming through and checking out the Daily Go Getimism show tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it to y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button thus far, and don't forget to share the show, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel thus far. Make sure that y'all show some love in that in that department. Show a little love. Show a little love. It's gonna be y'all right, and everything is gonna be y'all right. Thank you. Won't. So with that being said, y'all do your thing tonight, and I will holler back. Holla back. I say holla back. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. Peace, Blog Talk. We gonna get on the body here. Holla!
Using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And YouTube. I see y'all tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Peace.